Hello, Trouties. This is Sierra from Manic Trout. For those of you that do not know me, I am the designer, maker, and owner of Manic Trout Jewelry, manictrout.com. So, as we're evolving with this Facebook Live thing, we do Facebook Live on Fridays. This is, apparently according to Facebook, this is my 10th broadcast, but I think this is the 7th episode. I kind of counted. So the 7th episode, and today we're going to talk about earrings. Small word, I wanted to apologize for not being here last week. I try not to miss the Fridays, but I was volunteering for the MS Society, which is very near and dear to my heart. So I was absent last week. I thought about doing it on site, but there was no relevancy to jewelry. So we're back in the studio. And as I said, we're going to talk about earrings today. Now, I'm wearing a dress that totally could have a necklace going on, but it's kind of a dress that it like hides a little bit of the necklace. So I often wear big earrings and a bracelet with it, which got me to thinking about face shape. Now, I will admit that face shape has been a very difficult thing for me to figure out with myself. Here are some tricks. I'm pretty sure I'm an oval, but I could be wrong. You're looking at me. Am I wrong? I don't know. So I have heard 2 great tips on figuring out your own face shape if you do not know. One is I'm going to give you celebrity references that are people that most of us recognize, so you can compare. Maybe look at a picture of yourself next to the picture of them. Another thing is to look at yourself in the mirror and trace with like a eyebrow pencil or something, like a lip liner in the mirror, and then like step back and you can kind of look at the shape. That sometimes is helpful. Also, and I harass my hairstylist all the time, is they look at your head. They see it all the time. You can ask them while you're having your hair cut the next time and you're both looking in the mirror, be like, what is my face shape? Figure it out that way. So the reason face shape comes into play with earrings is because the earrings are obviously right next to your face, and depending on the shape of your face, your earrings can actually accentuate the natural bone structure and shape of your face. As somebody with an art background, anatomy was a big part of that. And, you know, your accessories and your clothing should flatter your natural shape. It shouldn't be based on trend. You know, you should like what you're wearing, but it should make you look your best. So I'm going to briefly talk about different face shapes, and then I'm going to show you with Manic Trout earrings examples of how you can accentuate your own natural face shape with your earrings. All right, so I think the most versatile would be oval. Oval faces are similar to Kate Hudson, Charlize Theron, Beyonce, and Jessica Alba, and they do very well with oval and teardrop shape earrings. Round faces like Kate Winslet, Cameron Diaz, I have notes if you see me looking to the side, Penelope Cruz and Drew Barrymore do very well with drop and long dangle earrings. Heart shapes are wider at the bottom and they should wear earrings. Excuse me, heart shapes are actually wider at the top. Pointy chin is like the identifier of that. And celebrities that have heart-shaped faces are Reese Witherspoon, Scarlett Johansson, and Sophie Dahl. And they should wear wider at the bottom than the top earrings. That's where that came from. Square face shapes would be like Katie Holmes, Demi Moore, Gwyneth Paltrow, Gina Davis, Salma Hayek, and they do very well with medium to long length and hoops. Narrow faces are Hilary Swank, Sarah Jessica Parker, Terry Hatcher, Angelina Jolie, and they do well with earrings with volume. And last, we have diamond-shaped faces, which would be like Katharine Hepburn, Sophia Loren, and Linda Evangelista, which I found pretty funny when I was looking for references to this. These women are like not, it must be diamond shape is not in the current generations, because those are women from very past generations. And they do well with more width than length in their earrings and delicate drops. So if you want to learn more about your face shape and what is described, just do a quick Google search and you'll see them come up in the different shapes, giving you an overview here. We're more about the jewelry, you know. So I have set up behind me, one of each color of the earrings available at manictrout.com. And if you were looking closer, you'd see that these glasses actually have trout and flies etched on them. I'm sticking with the theme here, folks. So I'm going to, I have little post-it notes. I'm going to show you the earrings. I'm going to hold them up as reference to length. I'll take these off so that you can see also how they really are lengthwise, because it's hard to tell when you're looking at pictures online what the actual, I've yet to find a realistic looking head mannequin to shoot earrings on. So, and disclaimer, if you've not heard this before, I'm only 5'2". I'm really short. So this is not a very big space, people. Realize that. All right, we're going to start the emotional rescue earrings. They are hoops. They are hoops that go on with this little latch that locks. So they're secure full hoops, which I enjoy because I have very curly hair. And I find that if the hoop does not go all the way around, it gets tangled in your hair all the time. So that's why I went with this kind of design. It is much easier for the big haired ladies. So hoop earrings do well on the square and the diamond face shapes. I'm going to probably make a little picture of this with the earring types and put it on Facebook later today so you can get a reference. And if you're watching this at a later time, which is totally awesome, just look back on the Facebook photos and you'll be able to find it. So those are the emotional rescue earrings. Those are actually in 4 different color varieties. Now, the next are the Crazy For You earrings. It's kind of a great way to see the difference of length as well. Oh, I meant to show you the hoops. I'm so sorry on that. So the hoops are about this big. I have like this weird thing of putting on earrings and I have kind of a hard time doing it, so I'm not going to demonstrate putting the earrings on. I will just be holding them up for this purpose. So the Crazy For You earrings, which also are in 4 earring types, color types. I'll blame allergies. I'm all out of it today. These have such a pretty sparkly purple, don't they? They have a circular shape with a drop. And like I said, there are 4 colors available. And these would look best on square, diamond, and narrow face shapes. Disclaimer also, pretty much if you have an oval face shape, you can wear whatever. So good for you on that. So note that, oval people, you can basically assume all would look great. All right, the Be Anything earrings come in 2 styles. These have adorable sand dollars with some green and blue glass and rose quartz, and there is also a pair that have hummingbirds with purple and white, and then a purple gemstone that I'm not going to try to pronounce. Okay, so that is the length on those, and see, they're a nice medium dangle length. So these would go great with the round, the square, and the narrow face shapes. The next are the Luck You Got earrings from the most recent collection. And these are in 2 color options. They have an awesome little diamond there. So these have a hot pink and orange variety and a blue-green variety. They're so fun for summer. I really like these. And this style is good for the round, square, and narrow. I kind of have them put in like the long or with the long and everything, so you may hear repeating, but they have a little more volume and they are a medium dangle. Hey Zoe, happy birthday! Yeah, I like to pay attention. A very dear friend of mine who I've known for eons, I won't reveal our ages now, just started watching, and it's her birthday today. Happy birthday. All right, the Stolen Dance earrings are available with, I think that one of them has sold out. So there are 3 different available. These are really long. Like I said, I'm 5'2", so I like them hitting this long, but you can always ask for them shorter. I've shortened them for people before, but if you're tall, these are fantastic. This particular pair has mermaids. They have Swarovski crystals. There's also bees. What's the other one? Peacock sold out. There's elephants. Because we all love elephants. And these would go best with round and square shaped faces. Ultra long, ultra awesome. The Stars and Motion earrings are also super long, but simpler. A very excellent way to elongate. There are 4 gemstone options. The ones that I am holding up are Sesame Jasper, and they would do well with round and square. I mean, think about it. If you have if your shape is more this way, you want to give length. If your shape is narrower, you want to give width. I mean, it's kind of, you want like kind of the opposite of your face shape. So if you have a heart shape that goes like this, you're gonna want your earrings to be more like that. That's basically how it goes. You wanna go the opposite of what the shape of your face is. The Endless Memory, which I was wearing earlier, are best this shape for round and square, because again, these are pretty much on the long side, but they could be volume too, so it could go well with the narrow. Ooh. The Everything I Need earrings have the best name ever because honestly, I wear these in this color, which is the Labradorite, and the Druzy, which is white, and I live in these earrings. They're very versatile. And these really, I think this shape, they're short enough, they're kind of wide, they're teardrop. I think this could really go well on most face shapes, but best on oval and round face shapes because they have a teardrop shape to them. The different colors earrings. So some of them with the gemstones actually change shape. So with some face shapes, like with round, sometimes you want to do like a softer shape, and with this one is not opposite, this one is actually the same. And with the square, you can do like angular. So the different color earrings come in actually 4 different gemstone combinations, and they kind of mix and match. So I'm going more on length. So they're like a medium length, and they are the upside down triangle shapes. Yeah, they're wider at the bottom than they are at the top. So that would be perfect for a heart. Also for the oval face shape, which I said are most. And lastly, we have the Miss Narcissist earrings, which again have that kind of upside down triangle. Note these earrings, I love them. They're very classic. So they're very, I think of these as like a lady executive type style, but they are heavy. The stones are pretty big on these, so note that. And the Miss Narcissist earrings come in 4 gemstones, and they are best for the oval and the heart shape. So, and kind of gave you an overview of the face shapes. It gave you really the first time that we've seen all of the earrings next to each other with length, which is lovely because it's hard to see. And that is our episode for this week's Facebook Friday. Now, Facebook Live Friday. I'm never going to remember what I call it. So remember, every Friday I go live on Facebook. I love to have comments from you while I am doing these. I actually can see them pop up right on the phone. But of course, I know many of you do not have a chance to watch live. And if you don't, please leave comments. Open up some communication here. I'd love to chat with you. I always respond to all of the comments there and love to hear from you, Trouties, because you're why I do this. But thank you so much for watching, and I hope you learned something about face shape and earring length today. And until next Friday, thanks, Trouties.